Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks update video. In this video we will be covering the update as of today, which is 0.5.18. Now as always we'll go over the features they've added. Along with that we'll finally talk about a couple of the fixes, and lastly we'll go ahead and test a few of them out. Now if you're enjoying these videos, comment below and let me know what else you'd like to see in my future videos. While you're there, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and remember to click the little bell icon to be notified of any of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. So with that all said, let's get straight into it and get started. So to start with this week's update, the devs have gone ahead and obviously patched a couple things and fixed a couple things since the last update. Now that includes the new fluid slot port that now works correctly as it should do. Obviously I think there was a couple areas with it before, or a couple issues where it wasn't working on the last update last Friday. Along with that, they've also gone ahead and rebalanced the electric motors. Obviously last week they did that also, but this week they've actually had a relook at it and increased a little bit of power. However, they have actually hit a maximum torque output for those electric motors, and along with that they will also limit the generation of the electric motors to 100 RPS. So that is something a little bit different. Along with that, they've also gone ahead and changed the ocean plants to be off by default. So that's something quite interesting, obviously to improve once again the FPS of the game. That does help quite a bit. I know for myself, I always have the ocean plants off. Along with that, they've gone ahead and done a couple other fixes, including the jet afterburner. They've actually increased the fuel consumption with that. Along with that, they've also increased the effectiveness of the actual afterburner. So you'll see it obviously uses much more fuel, however it's much more powerful than they. So I think a lot of people have been obviously looking forward to that, where the afterburner hasn't really done much for them, but obviously with this update it should go ahead and do that. And finally, moving on to the last feature of this update, and probably the biggest feature obviously, is going to be the addition of the railing incline extension. Now this allows us to obviously build railings that go up staircases and obviously up slopes, which is really useful, especially for me at least. I think I've been wanting this feature or this item or component added in the game for a really long time, and I think a lot of other players have also wanted it, so I'm really happy to see that it's been added in. This obviously allows us to go ahead and actually build the railings going up staircases. Now as you can see here, we've gone ahead and placed it down on top of a block, so it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and actually just place it down right on top of a block here, and then you can see it goes and builds up along the side of the stairs. Now once you've gone ahead and placed that down, you can actually go ahead and delete these other blocks that are down here. That's just there to go ahead and place them down, and you can actually go ahead from there and replace them with slope pieces. You can see here I'm just going to go and replace all of these ones on this left side of the staircase here with slope pieces. So you can see here, obviously that looks much cleaner and much nicer, and that's obviously going to improve on the FPS. Obviously beforehand what we used to do is we used to have a pivot here, and we used to build our staircase or our railing straight across, and we actually made it rotate down to actually fit in. I've done that on a lot of my ships, and obviously the less mechanical parts that you need in your vessel or creation at the end of the day is obviously going to help with the FPS. So I'm really happy they've gone ahead and done that. So that's pretty much about it for this week's update. Not much on the sides of features and things like that, but a lot of fixes here and there, which is really nice to see. So I think we'll go ahead and end today's video over there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and found it somewhat entertaining and informative as always, and we'll see you in the next one.